Hi, hello. Ja, wie ihr seht, wir sind immer noch bei Treka und ja, wir waren ja vorhin gerade auf der Terrasse draußen. Jetzt sind wir drin, wir haben Abend gegessen und jetzt wollen wir uns mal über ein bestimmtes Thema unterhalten. Es haben ja schon viele danach gefragt zum Thema Flüchtlinge hier aus Syrien. Treka, we talk about the refugees.
Yeah.
What do you think about the refugees? They go in the last 2-3 years to Europe, especially to Germany. What do you mean? What's for people they going to Europe?
Now, a lot of people have went to Europe for different reasons. Some have fled because of security reasons. Some have fled because of the war. Or some people are young. They see that there is no future in Syria anymore, so they are running away from Syria to go to a better life in Germany.
You mean they go for a better life?
Yes.
For a better life. All Syrian?
Yeah, mostly because they view Europe as a safe, civilized country. And they of course they see that it's a better life over there. Yeah.
My friends, all my friends told me a little bit other. 2016 I hear the first, they told me Merkel is top. All refugees or all Syrians that will not have here in Syria, they go to Merkel.
Now, see, Merkel did a mistake in her immigration policy, because now we all know that not all the Syrian refugees are extremists. Most of them are peaceful people that are going there to have a better life. But the problem is that among these peaceful refugees, there are former ISIS members, former Al-Qaeda members, former terrorist members, and they are going to Germany. And Merkel is just telling them, all of them, welcome, welcome to Germany. And she's putting the German people's lives in danger.
Yes.
I think it's a if I was a German politician, I wouldn't do what she has done, because now we have seen the terrorist attacks that are happening in Germany. We're seeing the crimes that some of the refugees are doing. Some of them come with a very close-minded, ignorant ideology, and instead of them to be grateful that Germany has given them a better life in a civilized society, instead of them to accept this society and integrate to the German value and lifestyle, they are trying to implement the ignorance of the Middle East in Germany, which is a very, very dangerous stuff, because now we've seen a couple of terrorist attacks in Europe in general,
yes.
like in France and in England and in Germany. Just a couple of weeks, I think a week ago, we saw the video of the refugee that killed his wife.
His ex-wife.
His ex-wife, because she's slept with somebody that has a bigger penis than him. So he couldn't accept the reality, so he was like, I have to kill this woman. So you guys,
I think this was his problem.
This was his problem, and I heard he only had one ball, so it was very very depressing for him. But this is a very serious issue. The German people, I've been speaking to a lot of German people that follow me on my page, and I find that most of them don't really support this this policy, because like I heard that there is unemployment in Germany, and
yes.
There is people that are homeless, and instead of the German government to put the German people as
yes.
a priority, they're giving free houses, salaries, money to refugees, and when their people need it more. Like you have
yes.
homeless Germans, you have unemployed yes. Germans, and these are the people that really deserve these services yes. from the German government. I'm not against any government helping people in need and refugees, but
People they need,
yes, but this is something a government must do when their people are satisfied, their people are happy, they're financially stable. Then when you have the society and your population satisfied, then you can start thinking of helping people from other countries. Because there is something else that not everybody knows. Not all these refugees are Syrian citizens.
No,
you know,
this is what I mean, what I told you. The government is not control.
Yes.
They come, no passes,
no passport, no papers.
Yes,
I
no
saw
paper, nothing.
I saw a video of a African person claiming to be a Syrian citizen from Medan, from Damaskus, and they're just allowing. And because look, in Syria we're fighting Islamic extremists, and
yes.
These are groups, but they are not all Syrians. You have people in ISIS that are from Afghanistan, people from Libya, people from Sudan, Somal, you know, Iraq. They're from everywhere. So when they find, let's say, when the Syrian army attacks them and they find that their life is in danger, what do? They run to Turkey, and from Turkey they travel to Germany,
yes.
to Europe. They go to all these countries. And when they reach to Germany, for an example, they'll tell the government that we are Syrian citizens, we're running away from the Assad regime, and we don't have any papers to prove that we are Syrians, but we are Syrians. And then, sorry to say this, but the stupid German government is just allowing all of them to enter and putting their people's life in danger. And I think it's a very dumb policy. It's really dumb, to be honest. I'm sorry, but
you have verstanden, yeah.
it's really dumb, because you know, as a politician or a leader of a country, the most important thing is the security of your people. You know, this must be the most important thing. When your people life is secure and it's not in danger, that's a very important thing. The German government is putting their people's life in danger. I don't think the argument shouldn't be whether they should allow in more refugees or not allow in more refugees. You guys shouldn't be fighting over whether to allow or not. You guys should be fighting for a way to make Syria safe, to return Syria to a secure and safe country, so that the people of Syria can return back to their country. Because most of the Syrians would love to come back to their country, but it's because Syria is very dangerous. They don't find a good reason to come back to their country. But for an example, if Germany changes her foreign policy, which is helping and funding these Islamic extremists, when they stop funding these Islamic extremists that they have been doing for all these years, the Syrian government will be able to get rid of these terrorists. And when they get rid of these terrorists...
What's the time? By 10 minutes?
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when they get rid of... I'll keep it quick. When they get rid of all these terrorists and Syria returns safe, believe me, more than half of the refugees will come back to Syria.
Your President Bashar tell last year in December and last year in May, come back to the refugees.
Come back to... Yeah.
Yes.
Come back to where you belong.
And why they come not?
Because I told you, Syria is still not secure. You still have ISIS, you still have Jabhat al-Nusra.
I'm stay here.
Yeah, you don't care about your life. This guy, I'll see him put in a video walking in the street, going everywhere. He doesn't care. Just today he was telling me he feels like going to Jobar. I was like, are you crazy? Like, are you crazy? There are snipers and terrorists and Jabhat al-Nusra and Ahrar al-Sham.
Ich habe einen Schutzengel.
He doesn't care.
He loves adventures.
I have a security angel.
Yeah, he's guarding you, yeah.
Yes, I believe in, no, not in God. I believe in angels, yes.
Yeah, you know, but it's a very courageous thing that you're doing, and as a Syrian citizen, I really appreciate what you're doing, because the mainstream media and the media in your country too,
yes.
they have been portraying and talking about the Syrian crisis in a very wrong way. Like what they're saying about Syria is all wrong. It's all propaganda. There's no truth behind it. Like I remember there were days like I would be sitting, for an example, in Medan, and I would be putting on the mainstream media, and they'll be like rockets are falling in Medan, and I'll be like nothing is happening in Medan. I'll be like there's a huge protest.
By 10 we make a cut or make next.
Now it is 10. 10 and 27.
Okay.
You know, by 10 minutes that's okay. Then I can load it.
Because the internet is very slow here. You can't make a very long video, so that it won't take 3 days to upload just one video.
Okay, so now do you want me to stop?
Yeah.
Okay.